Flips it to Sexton. Sexton smothered by Oladipo. But Oladipo falls. Sexton fires at the end of the shot clock and makes the money ball. Jazz 106, Heat 104. 8:01 to go. Sexton with 11. Oladipo uses a right screen and then gets another one on the left from Bam. He bounces to Bam. Bam flips it up over the top of Kessler and doesn't go. Rebound Beasley brings it up the left side. He fires a three, top of the arc. It's short. Ball right into the hands of Kessler. Kicks it out top to Sexton. Sexton dribbles around the right. Along the arc, gets it to Conley. 2-1. Conley flips it up. He misses. Offensive rebound tip by Kessler doesn't go. Strus corrals the rebound. His second rebound of the game was needed right at that moment. 106-104. Jazz in the lead. We got a timeout on the floor. Here we go again. Down the stretch we come. 2-point game, 7:15 to go. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles toward your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at aa.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
When it comes to basketball in Florida, Valley Sports Sun is the heart of the state, bringing you to the hardwood for all the biggest moments.
Come on! He's on fire!
Watch your hometown team turn up the temperature as they battle the very best around the league.
Oh, my.
Plus, pregame with your favorite Valley Sports team before and after each game for the Heat Live pre- and post-game shows.
Yes.
Catch the Heat all season long on Valley Sports Sun, the Valley Sports app, and Valley Sports Plus.
Imagine a bank that is always in your court, one that sees their customers as part of a team with a common goal to achieve your dreams. Well, imagine that. There is one. We're Amerant. We're ready to help you wherever you are in life, and just as importantly, wherever you want to go. Because at Amerant, we want you to live a life beyond what you could imagine. Amerant, official bank of the Miami Heat. Member FDIC.
Attention Heat fans, this is your chance to celebrate 35 years of Heat basketball in Miami. Enter for a chance to win the ultimate experience, an exclusive Corona Miami Heat pregame with you and your three favorite fans. Yachts included, plus 4 tickets to the April 1st game against the Dallas Mavericks. Entrance must be 21 plus. See official rules for full program details. Head over to ConstellationBrandsSweepstakes.com/Corona and enter for a chance to win now.
Back to Miami Heat action. The Heat is on the radio.
7:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Utah clinging to 106-104 lead over Miami. We are the only game in town, so let's look at the final scores from earlier today. Philadelphia knocks off Oklahoma City 115-96. Detroit over Minnesota 116-104. Memphis gets by New Orleans 116-101. Dallas 126, San Antonio 125 as Lucas scores 51. Other finals, Brooklyn wins their 11th straight, 123-106 in Charlotte. Cleveland edges Chicago 103-102. Now back to Jackson, Salt Lake City.
Tommy, thank you very much. This in order, chronologically, the last game on the docket for 2022. The Jazz and the Heat. Utah up by 2 with 7:12 to go. Heat ball. Bam, the handoff to Duncan. Open for 3. Top of the arc. Doesn't get it to go. Kessler with the rebound.
KSL Sports. On air, online, and on the KSL Sports app.
People do small acts of goodness every day. Some people return shopping carts to the cart return. Some referees occasionally make the right calls.
2 shots.
And some employees join Zoom meetings on time, even if it means staring awkwardly at a random coworker for 5 minutes. There is good happening all around you, and it should be rewarded. Celebrate wins, reward effort, and always recognize the good. Start celebrating at awardco.com.
Brought to you by Chatbooks. With Chatbooks, you can print your everyday moments right from your phone with Monthbooks, their monthly photo book subscription with over 100,000 five-star reviews, starting at just $10 a month. Try your first month free using the code Utah Jazz through the end of the month.
He's 1 for 2 tonight. (106-104), 2-point lead for the Jazz. Leads and ties all night. 19 lead changes, 11 ties. That one rattles out for Clarkson. It's already working out for the Heat as a 3 will now can only be a 2 maximum. Clarkson 3 of 8 from downtown. He's shooting 35% from 3 this season. Leads the NBA in threes and led the NBA in threes and points off the bench last year. He's a sixth man of the year in 2021. And Tyler Hero just got that rebound. 2022 sixth man. So 2 misses and a make. That middle one went for Clarkson. So 107-104, 16 to go. And I mean, that was authority on the other end, up and down, and then some for Oladipo, and one. Kessler couldn't stop him, so he fouled him. Oladipo just put his head down, went up and threw it down on the young fella, and then flexed for us all. Oladipo heads to the line to try to tie this thing at 107.
Left side to Olynyk, into the middle of the paint. Kessler quickly gets it to Sexton, back to Clarkson. Good ball movement. Clarkson works to the left, takes a 3, and he's elbow bit by Victor Oladipo as the shot clock was at .2, and Jordan Clarkson will get 3 free throws. A lot of this game is the young Jazz handling the Miami Heat culture. Here's what Will Hardy said before the game about what he admires about Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat culture.
I think from afar, they really have alignment from the top down between Pat, Andy, and Spo. I think that allows for them to all drive the same message. That's obviously something that we're really striving for here with Ryan, Danny, Justin, and myself. Secondly, I think the Heat have always shown the ability to deal with adversity. Their toughness carries through every single night. That's something, again, that we're trying to model here in Utah. That's definitely an organization that, a lot of us look to as a model for sustainability.
And the Jazz have played him toe-to-toe tonight.
Well, you got San Antonio, model franchise.
We're probably the 2 right now.
Absolutely.
Clarkson missed the first, makes the second, misses the third. Unbelievable. Jazz free throw shooting in the clutch in the last 8 games was only 13 of 22. That was not in the clutch, but it's the same concept. They're not making plays late. They break down defensively, and Oladipo drives and dunks on Kessler. Oh my goodness, Victor Oladipo! On top of Walker Kessler with a right hand and the foul. Olynyk and Markkanen are the ones who miscommunicated at the top and gave the runway to Oladipo to pack it on Kessler. My goodness.
That was vicious. Oladipo, only 6'4". He had to take it around. Kessler was there, but he just had to take it around his arm in order to finish off the play.
Tied at 107. 6 lead changes, 2 ties already in the fourth. 6:11 to play, tied at 107. Jazz lost 3 in a row on the road. Miami lost the first of their monumental 5-game road trip. Here's Olynyk, kicks to Clark, Sexton, turnover. Fast break. Tyler Hero, dipsy-do layup, good. Miami by 2. Another lead change. 109-107. Marketing. Quick 3. Short. Rebound over the top. Kessler. Sexton gives it to Clarkson. Right-hand drive. In the lane. Finger roll scoop. Good. George Gervin somewhere is smiling as as Jordan Clarkson outstretches the right hand and lays it up and in like the Iceman. 109. Oladipo, guarded by Olynyk. Comes off the pick, floats the right-hander, no good. Rebound, Kessler. Walker Kessler has played since the 5-minute mark of the third quarter and not checked out. Sexton, 3 ball, straight away, missed it. Rebound Adebayo, no pass possession there by the Jazz. Tied at 109, we're into clutch time. Jazz have lost 6 of their last 8 in the clutch. Hero fouled by Sexton up top. If we'll get 3 free throws unless they rule us on the ground. Nope, they rule it's a swing through, but it's in the penalty, so he'll get 2 free throws. So as we move into the clutch, we've got 2 totally divergent stories. Miami has won 6 of their last 9 in the clutch in the month of December, while the Jazz have lost 6 of their last 8 in the clutch. Miami's defense in the clutch has been outstanding. All season long, they're the 5th best clutch defense in the NBA. The Jazz, unfortunately, in the clutch in the month of December, where they've lost 6 of 8, ranks 29th in the league, shooting just 35% and just 9 of 33 from 3. And some of the guys that made the plays early in the year are struggling. Conley's 1 of his last 5. Olynyk's 2 of his last 10. Clarkson is 8 of his last 21. Let's see what they can do. Down 2 with 4:45 to play. Conley guarded tightly by Vincent. Gives to Olynyk. Breaks the 45. Turns it over again. Back-to-back turnovers by the Jazz. Adebayo. Hands behind to Strus. Back to Adebayo at the elbow. Turns the corner. Into Olynyk's body. Puts up the shot. Rattles around and in, plus the foul. And Bam Adebayo will go to the free throw line as Will Hardy looks over to George Rodman as a chance of whether you should challenge it or not. Poor George Rodman has the worst job in the whole franchise. Salt Lake native has to tell Will Hardy in 15 seconds every time whether or not he should challenge or not. And Adebayo puts the Heat up by 5. 114-109, 4:30 to play here in the 4th. Conley working the top. Finds Markin in top of the key. Turns the corner. Drives to the rack. Undercut and foul. And Lowry will go to the line.
That's on Oladipo. That'd be his 5th.
Is it on Oladipo or is it on Adebayo? It's on Adebayo. 114-109.
So Lowry doesn't finish games, it looks like.
No, he is not right now. But he has throughout the year. But Victor Oladipo is having a fabulous game tonight. Markman's free throws are good. Jazz whittle it down to 3. 114-111, 4:13 to play. Gabe Vincent playing the point guard. Guarded by Clarkson, and Tyler Hero throws Mike Conley to the ground, getting free. They call it a foul. Tyler Hero turns to Eric Spoelstra, says challenge it. Eric Spoelstra puts his hands behind his back while talking to Tyler Ford, symbolically as though he's coming in peace, but I don't believe he is. 114-111. Conley across the half line with Vincent in his shorts. Conley frees himself to Olynyk. Back up to Conley. Conley drives on Oladipo. Gets in the black paint. Bounces out to Clarkson. Holds it. 8 on the clock. Vincent's up on his body and forces Clarkson to travel.
Yeah, he starts scooting his body away from Vincent without putting the ball on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. 3 turnovers by the Jazz in their last 4 possessions as we've moved into clutch time. Olynyk with 2 of them, 1 of them on Clarkson, and the Jazz trail 114-111. 3:51 left in the fourth quarter here in Salt Lake City.
This is Jordan Clarkson, and you are listening to Utah Jazz Basketball.
Hey, it's Jan reminding you that Toyotathon is on and here to help make your holidays extra magical. How? Maybe it's driving into Tacoma in search of the perfect hill to sled down, or surprising loved ones in a RAV4 hybrid and seeing their faces light up when you pull up to their home.
Dealer inventory may vary. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 3rd. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey you, do you like basketball? Have you ever wanted to be a part of Utah Jazz? Today you can try out to be on the team behind the team. Vivint Arena is hiring for multiple positions with flexible work schedules and competitive wages. Feel the energy of game day and apply to be an experienced ambassador or help hold down the arena as building security. With the Utah Jazz, there's a position for everyone, including custodial members, parking ambassadors, and the box office. So join the team behind the team and apply today at vivitarena.com/services.
You're in the market to buy a home. You're dreaming of a new home that you can fill with new memories, but new homes just aren't in your budget. Or are they? Visionary Homes wants you to know you don't have to buy a used home. Buy new. Buy now at Visionary Homes. As a trusted award-winning Utah home builder, Visionary Homes understands that your home is the center of your life, bringing friends and family together, creating memories you'll cherish forever. Buy new, buy now at visionaryhomes.com.
It's my honor to announce the 2023 All-Star Game will take place here in Salt Lake City.
The NBA's biggest show is coming to Utah, and we're getting ready. The 2023 All-Star Celebration is proudly supported by the members of the Salt Lake All-Star Alliance, America First Credit Union, Coca-Cola, your local Ford dealerships, New Skin, Larry H. Miller dealerships, Waltrix, Toyota, University of Utah Health, Utah Sports Commission, Vivint, WCF Insurance, and Science Bank.
This is your exclusive home of Utah Jazz Basketball, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
The 8:05 mark of the third quarter and has not left the game. Heat are 12 of 28 shooting since he checked in. That's incredible.
Okay, so
114-111. Miami with the ball.
you see where Tyler Hero's coming. He's going to come to the basketball from where he's at.
He's coming to the ball. The pass is up top, and he bobbles it. And now Clarkson's guarding. He retreats out with a left-hand dribble. He brings it back to the right off an Adebayo dribble. Attacks Kessler. Stops at the free throw line. Right side to Oladipo. Contested 3, no. Rebound battle. Adebayo and Kessler foul on the rookie. Check it. Foul on Clarkson. Kessler was battling with Adebayo, and Clarkson tried to get involved from the backside and arm locked Adebayo. Here's Bam for the free throws. First one's good. Jazz have lost 6 of their last 8 in the clutch. Miami has won 6 of their last 9. Miami started the year struggling in the clutch, but they've turned it around. They're now the 8th best clutch team in the league, 13-11 on the season. Adebayo makes both free throws. Jazz have 2 turnovers already in the clutch tonight. They trail by 5. We were tied at 109 at the 5-minute mark. Right side Clarkson against the zone. Penetrates, loses the ball, turns it over. Third turnover of the Jazz in the last 5 minutes, 4th in the last 6 minutes. Or since the 6-minute mark, and since the 5-minute mark. Adebayo left block, guarded by the rookie Kessler. Over the top jumper is good. And the Jazz are suddenly down 7. Timeout, Will Hardy. 3 minutes to play. And the Jazz, who fought back, got in this game, great lead changes, great ties, Tied at 109 at 5:36 mark when Clarkson made the shot to tie it. Have been outscored 9-2 since. With a timeout, let's check our University of Utah next opponent. That kid is on fire on catch and shoot threes right now.
The upcoming schedule is brought to you by the University of Utah Health. The Utah Jazz next opponent, the Sacramento Kings.
Back out to Fox, steps into the three. He's got the triple. Fox gets inside. He puts up a floater and scores it. Lyles on top, back to Fox, enters the Sabonis. In a great deep position. He scores and he's fouled. Hero steps into traffic, scoops no good, step back. Jones coming strong right down the middle. Barnes steps into a three and he bangs home another triple. For the lead, Hunter for three. He hits.
That's your University of Utah next opponent, brought to you by University of Utah. Be part of UVU Health. They're hiring for hundreds of positions, clinical staff, office support, and more. Visit employment.utah.edu. Ron Jordan Clarkson tied the game at the 5:36 mark. Since then, the Jazz are 0 for 1 shooting with 3 turnovers. They've made 2 free throws. No field goals since 5:36. 2:53 left. Clarkson working in the lane. Oladipo swiping at him. Clarkson misses. Clarkson pogo sticks back up, puts it in, pounds his chest going back the other way. Jazz back within 5. Their first field goal in over 3 minutes. 118-113.
Guard to guard, pick and roll.
Clarkson switched to him. Now Adebayo sets the pick. Bounce past Adebayo. Pump fakes Kessler. Gives it back to Hero. They reset. Hero works to the right side. Top of the key jumper. No. Rebound Markkanen. Jazz down 5. 2:18 to play. Clarkson on the near side. Behind his back dribble. Now with the right hand and a foul on Strus reaching in. Miami is in the bonus. Just are not. It's 2:12 left. Now they will be. The Jazz will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Miami's been in the zone for most of the fourth quarter. Olynyk fakes a pass to the middle, drives, kicks to Conley. Back to Olynyk. He's got a good look against his former team. He missed it. Rebound comes down to Hero. Jazz have not shot it well in the clutch this recently. They've been shooting just 35% in the last 8. Hero, straightaway 3. No good. Markkanen rebounds.
Just still a great look there off of that pick and roll with Adebayo.
Markkanen driving. Hero jumps in front. Markkanen attacks. Bam, draws the foul. Boy, that was forceful and strong by Lauri Markkanen, who's played 34 minutes, has 22 points and 10 rebounds tonight.
Adebayo's season high, 38 points. He's got 5 fouls in this ball game.
Here's Markkanen at the line. Jazz have not shot free throws well in the clutch. 13 of 22 over the last 8 games. But Lauri makes this one. 118-114. Both teams at 500. Both teams off gut-wrenching losses last night.
Miami on a long road trip.
Markkanen makes them both. Jazz only points in the quarter are 4, or the clutch are 4 Markkanen free throws and a Clarkson follow. 118-115, 134 to play. Adebayo in the left block. Kessler overplays his left shoulder, knocks it out of bounds. 131 to play. Jazz down 3, 118-115. Hero and Adebayo are the 2 guys that Miami's going to go to. Oladipo inbounds to Adebayo by the half court, and Oladipo comes to get it. He rolls off a Strus pick. He's isolated on Olynyk. Oladipo, step back 3. Good, my goodness. 22 for Victor Oladipo tonight in Jimmy Butler's absence. Conley getting to the front court with Vincent all over him. Conley can't get the offense started. Now he comes off the Kessler pick. He'll rise and fire for 3. Swirls out. Markkanen tip. No. Markkanen tip. Yes. 121-117. Jazz down 4. A minute to play. Oladipo goes to the ground.
I mean, it's 121 to 117, people. 21.2 to go. Heat out front, though. The Jazz fans have just endured an 0-3 road trip by the Jazz. The Kings are here Tuesday before 3 more on the road. They're off to Houston, Chicago, and Memphis. The Heat looking to climb to 8-10 on the road, want to get back over 500 for the third time this season. They can do that, both those things, with a win tonight. The Jazz have been splendid at home, 12-5. But give credit to the Miami Heat defense. The Jazz have scored 30, 33, and 35 points consecutively in each of the first 3 quarters, just 19 in this fourth quarter with 21.2. This was the closing the Heat was looking for last night. Do it with the D. Bam, Tyler, and Victor have scored Miami's last 19 points combined. It'll be Heat ball on the inbound. You can assume the Jazz will try to trap, but the Heat get it in with success and hold on to the rock. A foul's coming, but you got to get out of there. You don't want to get the count on you. As the Heat still have to pass the timeline as well. 21.2 remain, 20 on the shot clock. Heat up 121-117. Gabe, look to inbound it, gets it to Bam on the move. And he gets fouled as he catches it past the timeline, and he'll head to the line. What a night for Bam Adebayo. 5th time this season with 30 points or more. He's looking to stay undefeated in that space. He's 9 for 11 from the line, 11 of 17 from the floor, plus 8 rebounds and 5 assists, plus a block, plus a steal. He did everything that everybody could give with no Caleb and no Jimmy. 31 from Bam, 26 from Tyler, 22 off the bench from Victor Oladipo. Make it 32 for Bam. He's hit 10 of 12 from the line. The Heat, who didn't have a whole bunch of trips from the line in the first half, now 22 of 27. Bam with 12 fourth quarter points. Looking to make it 13 to match that beautiful Volume 2 mashup jersey. The Heat are rocking on the road tonight. Heat up 5, trying to make it 6 is Bam Adebayo. And he does not. Ball caroms, it's loose. In the hands of Clarkson. Fires a 3 under duress, and it's going to be a foul on Gabe Vincent. 122-117, and the clock stopped at 14.2, and Clarkson gets 3 freebies. Now, Clarkson's 2 of 7 from the line, but he's shooting over 80% for the season, so odds are he's due. That foul was number 4 for Gabe Vincent. First one goes for Clarkson. That's why you hold on to your seat in the association, people. Clarkson makes the second. He's going to try to make this thing a 2-point game with 14.2 remaining. Utah with 2 timeouts, Miami with 1. Both teams with their challenges. Clarkson. Will it be 3 in a row? Yes, it will. Timeout, Miami. Heat 122. Jazz 120. Let's take a 1-minute break, come back for the conclusion. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and we all know that an important part of winning a championship is getting there. And as the Miami Heat pursues another championship year, they trust the Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like the Miami Heat and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
At the UPS store, not every small business needs the same thing, but every small business needs something. We're the scanning and faxing store, the printing store, the packing and shipping store,
I need my designing place and my printing place to be the same place store.
We're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS store, be unstoppable. The UPS store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Time to get back courtside with the Heat. The Heat is on the radio.
Miami 122. Utah 120. 14.2 to go. Strus, Adebayo, Hero, Oladipo, and Vincent. On the floor against Markkanen, Olynyk, Clarkson, Conley, and Sexton. Heat ball, it's advanced. Bam, all the way back, as is Strus. And the lead pass into Oladipo. He gets fouled. Oladipo got behind the Jazz defense, and all Conley could do is send him to the line with 13.2 remaining. Wonderfully devised after timeout play again by Eric Spoelstra, one of the best in the biz, if not the best. And that man gets a timeout and some time to draw it up. You're in trouble. Oladipo at the line where he's hit 4 or 5, a part of a 22-point night. Got it to go with ease. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Oladipo. More was needed, and he delivered. To make it 24 points for him tonight. It bounces around and out. And I'm not sure Markkanen had timeout Jazz, but Markkanen did not have possession, stumbled out of bounds, but officials are conditioned to blow that whistle as soon as there's a miss. There should be a corral. I hope I get to look at this one again. That looks funky. Here we go. Oladipo, the miss, bounces around. Markkanen doesn't have the ball. When he has it, that foot is out of bounds. Man, oh man. Let's see if he actually had 2 hands on this thing because he's moving. Man, that's close. But I'll tell you this, Tyler Ford, who made the call, wasn't looking at all. Just made the possession timeout call for the Jazz, who trail by 3 with 12.1 to go. Well, they got options. Quick to it for 2. They'll try to tie that thing as they're here at the crib. And if they're going to let it fly, I mean, they got some shooters out here. Markkanen, Clarkson. You could go with Olynyk, even though he's only hit 1 of 4 tonight. But Sexton's hit 3 of 5. You assume Beasley's coming battling on the floor. Yeah, he is, because he's hit 5 of 8 tonight. And put another one on the board for the Miami Heat. Another clutch game as they are in a 5-point game with 2 or fewer points or minutes remaining. We're at 12.1. It's a 3-point game. Olynyk looks to inbound, gets it into Markkanen. 10 seconds to go. Ball gets deflected. Markkanen gets it, spins, fires. It's flat. He got fouled, and that's insane. Highsmith is looking at his coach. He wants the challenge. Spo still has it. I think he wants to hold on to it. Spo probably saw something. It makes him want to. Oh, that body to body. Markkanen lost it. Highsmith stays. Oh, my goodness. Where is he? Oh, there's no timeouts for Miami. Hits that can't even take a look at it. And Markkanen makes the first. Man, oh, man, what a bad call in a bad situation for Miami. It was a complete lift by Highsmith. First one goes for Markkanen. Second one rattles in. It's a 1-point game with 6.3 to go. No timeouts for Miami, so they got to go. Mr. Make got to go. Highsmith's coming out. Vincent's coming in. Oh, this is going to be something down the stretch. Hold on tight, Heat Nation. Miami up 1. Markkanen has another at the line. The man hasn't missed all night. He's 11 for 11 from the line. He's got 28. Make it 29. No timeout for Miami. Inbound. Tyler has it. Clarkson's on it. Tyler for the win. Got it. Tyler Hero. Got it. Win on the road. No time left. He's surrounded. Happy New Year from Tyler Hero. They're going to take a look. But a 2 or a 3 wins it. Tyler time for everybody. A hush has come over the crowd. Take a look at it. It's a 3. It's out of his hand.
After replay review, the basket is successful. It is a successful 3-point basket. The game is over.
Good night, Salt Lake City. The Heat take it on the road, 126, 123, and this one belongs to the Heat. That's how you wrap up the holiday season. Oh, mercy. Tyler finishes the contest with 29. 3 of 11 from downtown. He missed 8. But that's the one you want to make when it's all said and done. Another game winner for Tyler Hero this season. How about that? So let me give you this silly stat that I'm tired of, by the way. When Tyler scores, on average, in losses, 24.2 points per game. It wins 18.5. But tonight I'm in love with the 29 he got, and we're happy about it. Tyler Hero, good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Well, I'm magnificent, but I'm not as good as you. Talk about that moment right there. It's crazy as H gets called for the foul. There's no more timeout, so even if Spo wanted to look at it, he couldn't. Markkanen stands up there and knocks down all 3, but makes them all night. And then you get the ball. What do you think? And I know what's on your mind, but tell me the truth.
I don't know. I don't even know. Once I got the ball, I just knew I was shooting it. It was a really good game overall, though. Both teams coming off a back-to-back.
Yeah, man.
And high-scoring game. We fought. Everybody contributed. Victor Oladipo, that's the guy. I made the shot, but that's the guy right there.
23 off the bench for you tonight, plus 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. I want to talk about you still. What is it about Tyler time? These moments, these nip and tuck moments, ends of quarters, ends of halves, ends of game that don't shake you at all.
I'm built for that, but I was mad. I had a couple good looks in the end of the fourth I should have made, so the game shouldn't even got to that point. Just a great fight on both sides. Just glad we got the win to end out the year. Let's go to L.A.
My man. We'll end it with that. Whatever I was going to ask you next doesn't even matter.
Appreciate you.
My man. Way to end it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tyler Time did it again. He won it on the road, hitting his 10th field goal of the night in 20 tries. 3rd money ball for the win. But he's right about it. How about Victor Oladipo off the bench with 23? And Bam Adebayo steady all night long with 32 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, a block, and a steal. Man, oh man, isn't this fun? Tonight's call of the game presented by UKG, official HR and payroll provider of the Miami Heat. UKG, our purpose is people. Oh, this is going to be something down the stretch. Hold on tight, Heat Nation. Miami up 1. Markkanen has another at the line. The man hasn't missed all night. He's 11 for 11 from the line. He's got 28. Make it 29. No timeout for Miami. Inbound. Tyler has it. Clarkson's on it. Tyler for the win. Got it. Tyler Hero. Got it. Win on the road. No time left. He's surrounded. Happy New Year from Tyler Hero. and then some. Tyler finished the night second to Bam in points scored, 29 points for him, 32 for Bam. Tyler, nearly a 40% shooter from three this season, only hit 3 of 11 tonight. Sometimes it's not how many, it's just when. Once again, the final score, the Heat win in regulation, 126-123. Victorious. Happy New Year. The Miami Heat audio experience returns on Monday night as the Heat visit the Lakers, the first of two in Crypto.com Arena. The Heat is on the radio pregame show, gets underway at 10 p.m. The tip just after 10:30 Eastern time. This has been a presentation of the Miami Heat audio experience. Our producers tonight, Dan Garcia, our engineer, Ben Russell, Miami Heat broadcasting assistant Courtney Fallon, our quality control coordinator. Miami Heat broadcasting intern is Stephen Strong. Our statistician, how deep is your love, brother? Tyler Gibb getting it done. I mean, they're working hard for me tonight. For Alejandro Solana and Tommy Ty, I am Jason Jackson. Here's to a fantastic 2023. The Heat is on the radio post-game show. It's next, so stay right where you are.
You love watching, following, and sometimes even playing the game. Don't ever let an injury keep you from it. Let the all-pro staff at Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat, get you back to what you love. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho for more information. Doesn't it feel good to know you can go where the pros go?
Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza. Because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
Hey, Heat family, if you don't love your hair, you've got to check out Hair Club. You can get 2 free Miami Heat tickets when you visit Hair Club for a free no-obligation hair health checkup. Hair Club is the official hair solutions partner of the Miami Heat, and they've helped more than 500,000 people get back the hair they love. Visit hairclub.com/tickets to schedule your free hair and scalp analysis and get your free Miami Heat tickets. That's hairclub.com/tickets. Hair Club. Love your hair. Live your life. No purchase necessary. Valid for new clients only. To complete an initial appointment must be 18 or older.
This is Jason Jackson with the Miami Heat, and I'm here to introduce you to Accordis, preferred partner of the Miami Heat. Accordis provides the latest technology to help us and many more enterprises like yours to thrive with their solutions for network, managed printing, IT security, and more. They hold one of South Florida's largest authorized partner networks, partnering with Cisco, Microsoft, Samsung, LG, Xerox, Dell, HP, and dozens more. Accordis gives your business the fast and effective tech game plan it needs to continue to win. To start winning with us, contact Accordis today at 1-888-331-3134 or visit them at www.accordiscorp.com.
The Miami Heat audio experience continues. It's the Heat is on the radio postgame show.
It's out top to Bam. Bam flips it to Oladipo. Going around the arc. On the top of the circle, steps back, fires for three. Cash money for Victor Oladipo. Heat up 121, 115, 116 to go.
Coming up with one of his best games of the season. In fact, it had to be his best game of this year so far. Hi, everybody, and happy 2023. In a few moments to each and every one of you, the final score, Miami 126, Utah 123. That game coming oh so close to moving into 2023, but thankfully it did not. Let's welcome in Alejandro Solana and a 2-point game going to the fourth quarter. I kind of had the feeling this was going to go down to the wire, but this surprises you how that it would end up the way that it would.
It doesn't surprise me at all. You know what, Tommy, to end 2022, why not one more clutch game and why not one more opportunity for Tyler Hero to end it the way that Tyler Hero wants to end it? I can't lie, Tom. I was very upset with the officials. That call on Haywood Highsmith, I don't get it from David Guthrie, the official. I don't understand where the foul came from after watching the replay. But you know what? We won't even focus on that because Tyler Hero ended it in another clutch game for the Heat to end 2022.
Boy, if they don't make him the player of the week, considering what he's done already so far this week, I know they lost the game in Denver, but considering the way that he played in the last 3 quarters of the contest, he's got to be close in getting votes for Eastern Conference player. But it just continues to amaze me how game after game after game, whatever the situation is these days, I love the idea that he wants the ball in his hands, but coming up big time and time again, how much does that mean to him and his confidence? Not that he needed that much more confidence, but that he continues to be a big game player like he is, and now he's doing it on the road, and it seems like he's doing it every single night.
And you heard it there, Tommy, when he was talking with Jax, he said what he was thinking when he got the ball. I know I'm shooting it.
Yeah.
I know I'm shooting it is what Tyler said. So, I mean, confidence is through the roof for him, and I couldn't be happier for him because, you know, what the Heat went through last night to lose that tough one in Denver, for them to have a big lead and unfortunately lose it late in that game. I mean, what a moment for Tyler. What a moment for this Heat team, shorthanded tonight. And you have to feel really happy for them. I already saw in the replay here, I see Tyler saying, let's get out of here. Udonis Haslem saying, let's get out of here. I mean, the guys wanted to escape tonight with a victory, and Tyler came up absolutely huge for the Heat tonight.
Hey, where would you rather go? Salt Lake City for New Year's Eve, or would you rather be in Los Angeles right around the time that the ball hits 12 o'clock? Well, anyway, with that, I already know the answer to that one. In the first half, Miami had its share of balance, as you know, scored 69 points. That kind of petered out in the third when it was pretty much Bam or Tyler, and Utah pretty much took advantage of that, making it a real close game, taking the lead in the third quarter, picking up the pace of the game. Down the stretch, were you hoping it would come down to other players raising their level, or did you have to hope that Bam and Hero would come up as big as both of them seemed to do tonight?
Yeah, I felt like it had to be Bam and Hero at the very least, just kind of leading the way for the Heat. But I mean, what else can we say about Victor Oladipo knocking down some big threes? I know he missed the free throw late in the game, but I mean, Victor
Just to make
was
it interesting.
Right, just to give Tyler that chance, right, Tommy?
That's the way it was drawn up, I think.
But I mean, Bam Adebayo and Tyler, you knew down the stretch had to play really, really good basketball because they were playing great basketball throughout the entire second half. So you just had that feeling that going late into the game, the Heat once again needing a win tonight because of just the way things kind of felt soured after the way that they gave up the game last night in Denver, after feeling like you had it late in that one. You were expecting your 2 best players on the floor tonight to really step it up and try to pull this one out. And they did, because Bam hit really important jumpers with that jab step right at the elbow to give the Heat a nice little cushion. And then, you know, Tyler Hero, what else can I say? I don't even know how he hit that shot. It's kind of reminds me of the D Wade game winner in 08 versus Chicago, that triple overtime thriller. Obviously, I mean, that shot from Wade, he gets up on the podium. This is my house.
Yes.
I mean, so much bigger, right? But the way that he kind of just jumps off of one leg, there's so many defenders around him and just able to get it to fall. I don't know how. It was incredible. But sometimes Tyler Hero does incredible things.
Clutch games, you would hope over the course of the season they start learning some things from it. And I mentioned it last night when they lost to Denver in a game that they possibly could have come back and won, but give an awful lot of credit to the Nuggets, especially Murray down the stretch for doing what he did. But 25 of these clutch games leads the NBA right now. And again, getting a victory in a situation like this on the road, what does it say that they've really turned around their season the way that they've played away from home, and that every once in a while you still see this clutch game come in where they gain the victory, and hopefully they do gain something from this in the second half of the season?
Yeah, I think they will. And I think tonight was a perfect example of that, because despite finally having that lead and finally coming up with some crucial stops down the stretch, somehow, some way, the Jazz still fought and still got in a position to where they were able to tie the game. And the Heat just using that experience and using that veteran leadership from guys like Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, just finding a way, not allowing that call from the official to kind of clog their mind, and just focusing on the very next task at hand, which was inbounding with 6 seconds to go and having to go the length of the court. I think we're seeing a much more composed Heat team on the road, able to really answer those runs from other teams as well, which we saw tonight when the Jazz kind of took control of things towards the end of the third, and then Miami responding very nicely in the fourth. So as bad as it was at one point through those first 8 road games, you're seeing a much more composed and a much more disciplined Heat team down the stretch.
Up next, we'll check out the numbers of this evening's contest. The NBA games, every one of them is over right now. So that's the end of 2022 as far as the NBA is concerned. And we hope to go back to Salt Lake City and hear the post-game comments of Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra. The final score, Miami 126, Utah 123. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
Have you heard about El Car Wash, the official car wash of the Miami Heat? For as low as $19.99 per month, you can enjoy unlimited express car washes at all of our 20-plus locations from Miami through Palm Beach. If you are on your way to work, having a night on the town, or just want the refreshing feeling of a sparkly clean car, come through one of our state-of-the-art car washes for a high-quality, fast, and fun finish. Visit elcarwash.com to find a location nearest you. El Car Wash. Always drive clean.
Fly to Philly, take off to Tampa, depart for Denver. Following your team on the road is more rewarding with the new American Airlines Advantage program. Your flights and everyday spend not only earn you miles toward your next trip, but also loyalty points toward Advantage status. All the more reason to purchase both a home and away jersey. With status comes great benefits like priority boarding, free checked bags, and complimentary upgrades. Not a member? Enroll for free today at AA.com. American Airlines, you are why we fly. Terms and conditions apply.
The Heat are back in action. And this season, you can be back in the stands to experience it all live. Get verified tickets from Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the NBA, and you won't miss a single epic moment. And rest assured, if your plans change, Ticketmaster has you covered, because selling your seats securely with Ticketmaster is as easy as a few taps. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Heat. Hey, Heat Nation, the best way to celebrate a Heat win is with Papa John's Pizza, because when the Heat win, you win too. The day after a Heat win, get 50% off online orders at regular menu price when you order from the Papa John's app or papajohns.com using the promo code HEATWIN. And don't forget to join Papa Rewards for exclusive items and score points towards free pizza with every order. Papa John's, the official delivery pizza of the Miami Heat. Offer valid for online orders only. Not valid with other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and are not subject to discount offer.
Let's get back to the recap of the game, the post-game show. This is the Miami Heat audio experience.
KO, ball deflected by Oladipo. Bam hat. Top of the arc. Waits for friends. Flips it through. He falls his right wing. Gets it back to Bam. He powers up KO. Pushes up. Off the glass. Bounces around. Pauses and goes in. Hot Bear.
Which he definitely was. 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists in this evening's contest. Welcome back, everybody. It is post time. T-minus, 6 minutes, just under 6 minutes before we get into 2023. The final score of this one, Miami outlasts Utah, and on a Tyler Hero 3 at the buzzer, beats the Jazz 126-123. And you know what that means when the Heat win? You win with Papa John's. The day after any Heat victory, January the 1st, place an online order at papajohns.com or on the app and receive 50% off all regular menu items. Enter the promo code HEATWIN. Papa John's is the official delivery pizza of your Miami Heat. What a nice way to have lunch for the first day of 2023. Let's take a look at the NBA scoreboard. Hopefully we'll get the chance to go to Salt Lake City and hear from the Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra. Final scores, all of them, 8 games. Indiana this afternoon holds off the LA Clippers 131-130. Paul George 45 for the Clips in a losing cause. Next up for the Heat, they'll be in Los Angeles taking on the Clippers on Monday night. Halliburton, 18 points coming in the fourth quarter of his 24, 12 straight to lead the Pacers to the victory. Let's go to Salt Lake City, hear from Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra.
Of those games, yeah. And I think that was probably just the karma of it. You know, I think our guys really stayed connected, particularly in that second half when Utah made that run, took a 4-point lead. Our guys stayed together, stayed the course, knowing that it is tough to win on the road, and you're going to have to overcome, you know, a lot of different things, including the emotions. You know, they shot 44 free throw attempts, but they're an aggressive team. You know, they do a great job of spreading the floor, putting their head down and attacking. So you have to be absolutely so technical and disciplined, you know, with your defense, you know, and do things with great precision to be able to get a stop. And we were able to get enough of those. It was a shame, you know, I say it was karma because looking at the film, H just did a tremendous job of taking away and crowding airspace. It really did not look like a foul live or on film, but those are not easy plays to call. I get it. Seemed like we're debating a lot of the calls going down the stretch, but that's what happens in competitive games. So it was just very fitting that you try to do the right things, over and over and over, compete and beat and make sure you're connected as much as possible, and then hopefully you get some things going your way. And then as soon as Tyler got a little bit of airspace, that was a tough, contorted, twisted shot. But I think that was a karma shot, for our guys really being, connected in this game and having the right approach today in the walkthrough as well after a very, very tough loss last night.
Just say for Tyler that he's made up his mind pretty much in all of those moments that he's going to take the shot. He loves taking them, and he says he's made for taking them. But the fact that he knows and everybody else knows now, because there's enough case history, and he can still get to a spot and take it, is that elevation in this game. Yeah, and he made a lot of really good plays, in the second half. He's just close again to a triple-double. All right, so it was playmaking, it was rebounding in the backside of our zone. That combination between Tyler and Bam, is one of the best in the league. They just have a great synergy about them, and they're just continuing to gain confidence, which we need. Tyler had a couple, plays that I thought the ball was going in, down the stretch. I told him that really the only thing that the head coach would say is the one pull-up he had. We still had about 9-10 seconds left on the clock. It's just, work that a little bit longer, but you want the ball in his hands, because that he wants those moments. And that, as he's increasing his playmaking ability, that he'll make the right play. And Bam's just steady for you all night long. Oh, yeah. It was his leadership more than anything. Constantly in the huddles, keeping guys positive and focused on the task at hand. And he's growing and really emerging with his voice. And it was as loud as it's been when they took the 4-point lead. He had that huddle, and he made sure everybody just was focused on that next possession, and that it didn't lead to, a couple more bad possessions, and all of a sudden you're down 10. Everybody responds to Bam. He's like Eve Hutton. He doesn't say something all the time, and when he does say something, everybody's paying attention. But he's growing in that role, and we want him to be more of that kind of voice.
Looking at the offensive performance collectively, 32 assists on 45 made baskets. You guys shot over 50% from the floor. What does that speak to in terms of the efficiency and unselfishness? Yeah,
what I liked about it is we came off a really disappointing loss last night. And as competitors, we have a lot of competitors in that locker room. Sometimes your response to that is to try self-will. And instead, tonight it was way more of a team will, that we were just going to figure out whatever way we had to do to get this win. And offensively, we're going to let the execution and the unselfishness generate the best shot for the team. There wasn't any kind of agenda about touches or where the ball was going or shot attempts or anything of that nature. It was more about who was open, the ball would find them, and making the necessary reads. So more than anything, it was just a gutsy win. And it's a good way to get into 2023.
So final thought on Victor's impact, obviously, since he's been back, has been so impactful defensively. For him to be able to add an offensive night like this, on a night when you need a little more, it's just going to be awesome.
Everybody celebrated him in the locker room because only the locker room understands what he's been going through, for the last 2 years. And so much of his journey has been solitary. That's tough. And he's had a great perspective about this. We're not expecting this to happen overnight, but we want to commit to him in this process. He wants to commit to the team. And right now, 11 games in, the easiest way for him to make an impact is defensively. But he's been working so diligently behind the scenes on the off days, after games. He's up in the practice gym working on his rhythm and all that stuff. If you've been out, 70% of the games in the last 4 years, it takes time. And you have to have patience, perspective on that. I told him the other day, I want him to have a little bit of grace with himself, going through this process. And we love being on this journey with him. And, ultimately, I think it'll still take 40 or 50 games for him to get fully in rhythm. But we got a snapshot of what it can look like at the end of this. Okay, thank you.
And who brings us into the new year? Eric Spoelstra. Happy New Year to everybody out there listening. 12:02 here in the 305, and we're very, very happy to bring it to you. The final score, Miami 126, Utah 123. Tonight's postgame coaches press conference presented by Miami Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, the official sports medicine provider of your Miami Heat. Go where the pros go. We hope to go back to the interview room in Salt Lake City, hear from one of the stars of tonight's game, maybe Victor Oladipo or Bam Adebayo. It remains to be seen. Let's finish up the NBA scoreboard from today. Let's say yesterday now. Indiana beats the Clippers, as I mentioned, 131-130. Philadelphia beats Oklahoma City 115-96. Tobias Harris had 22 for the 76ers.